Our promotional crush calendar giveaway is almost here. Come to the game and give us 10,000 players in attendance to receive a crush calendar.
What better way to pass the year than the pictures of your favorite mascot, and the Timberwolves dancers. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free crush bobblehead.
It's Timberwolves Dancers Tower Class. Come out to the game and leave with your very own Timberwolves Dancers Rally Tower. Use the 6-man and wave your towel to round your Minnesota Timberwolves to a win. Timberwolves fans, we still have a few tickets available for your Timberwolves home games this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information. The National.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Golden State Warriors come into Game 3 up 2 games to none. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Curry. Then it's MP. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for Minnesota, the post tandem will be Towns and Reed. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. You look at the Timberwolves, down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. Then it's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
Now here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. MP sets the screen for Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Now Dillingham, pass to Reed, outside Edwards. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Kuminga down low, defended by Towns. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's McDaniel. Edwards can't hit. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
It's Curry outside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Attacking right away. And Daniels wasting no time there.
Now, here's MP. the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
At the elbow, it's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Now, here's Kuminga. He's covered closely. MP against Reed. And the dunk by MP. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rust going into your game ones, but there's no substitute for fresh legs.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by MP. Picked by Reed. Fires the 3, and Reed throws it down.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And Kuminga throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And stolen by MP. Now the Warriors moving it up. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Give MP credit. He's always looking to keep his teammates involved.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Shoots from the line, and the shot is good. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Towns up top. Over Kuminga. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Towns has got 5 points so far. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Justice the pass to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. Now here's Edwards, guarded by Kerr. Got a hand on it.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Now Dillingham. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Dillingham. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kuminga dishes to MP. Pass to Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Then for the Warriors, Santos is checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Moses Moody. And the dunk by MP.
Just doing his solo delivery, MP using his defense to generate his own.
Timberwolves trail. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the paint. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Out left to the wing. Outside, Towns. And Santos pulls it down. Outside for Curry. And here is MP. He's got 10.
How about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Alexander Walker with the ball, guarded by Curry. It's hauled in by MP.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Outside, Porter. Out to the wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Miller on the wing.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
MP passes to Santos. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Santos has got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result. And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. And Curry has it in the corner. Miller against Wiggins. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Miller finds Alexander Walker. To the middle. Out to Saric for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 14. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against the Timberwolves put on a show. He scored 54 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Minnesota.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. MP is number 1. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Edwards has come in for Karl Anthony Towns. And then for Golden State, Kuminga comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Colin Sexton in for Stephen Curry. Edwards with it. Now defended by MP. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Wiggins. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Sexton finds MP. A three-pointer, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Edwards with it. Outside Porter from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back right after this. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Miller, and Dillingham subbed in for Kevin Porter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. There's a good screen. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Sexton in at the 2-guard spot. Bucket is good.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Outside Edwards. Alexander Walker on the wing. Sharge outside. A 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Kuminga. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Outside Kuminga. On the clock. Justice the pass to Holmes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Saric. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Pass to Dillingham. Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by MP. 10 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Inside. Reed in the post. Kuminga on him. They get it again.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP deciding where to go with it. Outside for Curry. And a wide open look for MP. It's good from long range. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got 9 points.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
MP passes to Moody. Kicks it out to MP. MP finishes inside.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Dillingham. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now, here's MP. He's got 21. And stolen by Dillingham. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Pass to Moody. Back to MP. Six to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Edwards against Curry. Reed. And they recover it. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns a screen on Curry. Outside Towns. Pass to Dillingham. 3-pointer. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. High post shot. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by MP. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Justice. MP finishes the break in style.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Here is Edwards. 12 points for him. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Rashad Holmes. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Andrew Wiggins. Pass to McDaniels. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. The 11-footer, again, Golden State.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Dillingham, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Jackson-Davis defending. Now McDaniels. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Jackson-Davis with it. MP outside. Misses the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
MP keeping his balance right there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Pass to Curry. To the left side wing. MP outside. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got his fourth rebound in this one.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. That one good for 2. Dillingham's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Here's MP.
Oh, wow. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Golden State Warriors.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. So it's the Timberwolves now. 8-point game. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. The post tandem will be Towns and Reed. And it's Dillingham in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop. MP outside. There's Kuminga. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns. The Warriors shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Back to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 6. There's Kuminga. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Dillingham. Now Towns. And here is McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Dillingham with it over Moody. Dillingham, no good.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. Launches a three. The Warriors pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. He lobs it up. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Poked away. MP outside. Dillingham with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They grab their own miss. 2 points, that one goes. Towns has got 7 points.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Outside for Curry, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock to the paint.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Now Dillingham. Towns with it. And here's Reed. To the middle. And Reed throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Kuminga sends a screen for MP. Close in, no stopping MP.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
This one for 3, and the rejection by MP. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Back to Reed. Count that bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
Kuminga sends a screen for MP. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Outside, Edwards. 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 10.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
MP outside. And here is Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. He's got 13.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
A 3 from MP. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels with the ball. Pass to Dillingham. Now covered by MP. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses. Warriors leading by 8. MP kicks to Curry. Back to MP. They set the pick. Jackson Davis with it. To the inside. Now, here's MP. He's got 34.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here is Edwards. 16 points for him. Over to the left wing. Towns kicks to Edwards. To the left wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in for Moody. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Wiggins. Pass to Towns. Now, Alexander Walker. Towns, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 11. Here's MP. Back to Kuminga. And stolen by Dillingham. Now, Towns. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Outside Edwards. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Edwards got 18 points.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he's able to get it back. Back to Edwards. Towns, the pass to Edwards. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. Over Edwards. Goes back up. Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. Edwards passes to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
MP finds a gap. Kuminga with a wide open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 18. Outside, Towns. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half. Right side, Curry takes the three. Sharge grabs the board. Sharge has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Miller's checked in for Dillingham. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos has checked in. There's the pick. MP with it. Now, are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. For Minnesota, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Curry.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Towns dishes to Porter. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 12. MP outside. The open look here for Sexton. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Sexton. Outside, Porter. The kick out to Towns. And that one goes out of bounds. Just touched by Porter.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Moody's checked in for Golden State. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Kuminga, screen on Porter. The drive by MP. And that one drops for him. MP's got 41.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Now, MP. And he's got 41. 1 second left. Oh!
Man!
What a finish! And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Colin Sexton is out there with MP. Then there's Moody. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Santos in at the center, filling out the middle. Timberwolves trail by 19. Miller kicks to Edwards. Sharge outside. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. And it's MP with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Sexton. The quick look, no good that time. The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Wiggins against Porter. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Porter Jr. is smoking hot. He's hard to stop. He's so relentless in how he attacks, keeps constant pressure on the defense.
Wiggins, a screen on Porter. The drive by MP. Pass to Wiggins. MP against Miller. MP kicks to Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards drawing the double team. It's good. Edwards got 20.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Sexton on the wing. Back to MP. Golden State moving it around. Moody the pass to Justice. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 45 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Porter dishes to Sharge. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Edwards inside, defended by Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton. No good on the free throw.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Dillingham's checked in for Kevin Porter. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Moody from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Holmes setting the pick for Sexton. Here's MP. Dillingham with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Alexander Walker with the ball. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Yep, it counts.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Warriors leading by 15. To the middle. Here's Justice. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And stolen by MP. By himself. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Sharge outside. Pass to Dillingham. A 3-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. MP outside. Now Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. MP kicks to Wiggins. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Alexander Walker passes to Miller. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's the screen. Here's the floater. Steps back and shoots. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
They got pretty sloppy with the ball here.
Towns for three. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. Pass to MP. There's Kuminga. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Edwards finds McDaniel. Kuminga against Towns. Back to McDaniel. Plays it up and banks it in.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Edwards against Kuminga. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga, and it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Out to Thompson, pass to Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Colin Sexton.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
And that one falls for Reed. And he makes both free throws. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 54 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's Reed. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
MP outside. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Towns. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
And MP throws it down hard.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Look out!
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
Towns finds Reed. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over McDaniel. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. They get it back. Now, here's Thompson. MP outside. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they're going to roll to their third straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now, and with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in Game 4.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Sexton kicks to MP. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
For the three, and good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the...
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.